Hello, welcome to the, what month is it? March 30th stream of Skin Deep Development. I am Brendan Chung, and today we are going to continue working on the hand dryer that we started last week. So, I did a little bit of work of it after the stream ended, and here's how it looks right now. We have a nice towel that comes out of it. As you can see, it loops back into the machine. And it is ready to be arted out. And after that, we will work on the code for it. So let's take a look at what we got. Let's open up the texture. Okay, here it is. So it's looking pretty good. I think what we want now is to work on the normal map for it. So let's do that. There's the hand dryer. Okay, cool. Okay, let's start going. Let's start doing it. So for the normal map, we want a few things. We want a nice round edge around these surfaces and on this cylinder thing. So let's do that. Gonna grab you, expand by 1. And you do that. And all of this. Select, modify, expand by 1. Oops. We do want to cut out this little slot right here. So we're going to grab you and delete this chunk. How about these sides? I'm not quite sure. Let's double check the model. I don't quite remember the entire UV layout of this thing. Okay, these are just the sides of this thing. Yeah, let's do that. So you and you. Let me do that. And we want to cut out this little slot right here. And we also want to cut out this blob right here. Okay, I think our normal map looks pretty good. Yeah, let's just delete everything. Do that. Ooh, got some stray lines in here. Let's fix that up. Just kind of eyeball it. That looks good enough. Come on. Okay. All right, looks pretty good. So we're going to save this as skin_n. We flatten it all down. Let's make it more reasonable, 512. And okay, there's our normal map. let's see how it looks in the game. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Save as, skin in. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna plug it into this file. And let's check it out. It's not bad. Let's tweak the diffuse map a little bit. There's a bunch of UV lines on it that we don't need. So save as, TGA, skin. Yep, and then we open this up, shrink it down. Okay. I kind of don't like this black line right here. Let's double check and make sure that the normal map is the problem here. Yeah. Okay. So it seems like we're doing the normal map a little bit incorrectly, because we're getting these kind of weird dark lines that are running across it that we don't want. Okay, let's tweak our settings a little bit and see if we can make something better. So, I'm going to resize you. No map filter. Let's make a little bit less. Well, I have an idea. Let's try making it really large. Let's see if it kind of bleeds over. Ooh, it's making it even worse. Let's try blurring it out and see what happens. Huh. It's kind of an interesting soft look. It's not what we want, but it could be useful later. If you want to make something like a really fluffy looking object. All right, let's try redoing our normal map info. Let's close this all down. Open up the PSD again. And let's try expanding everything. Select, modify, expand. Yeah, let's try that. Oops. Gotta flatten everything down. Yep. And then let's try this again. Okay. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. We're not getting that thick black line anymore, so that's good. Let's try this. All right, I got another idea. So what we're gonna do is we're going to not normal map this side and this side. What if we do that? All right, layer flatten. All right, one more time. Instead of that, we'll try doing the opposite approach. We will delete the front and yeah, this front also. Okay, we'll try this. Yep, save. Let's check it out. I kind of like this side. That looks pretty good. And this is not bad. Yeah, I'm not really sure why this isn't working. It looks like a pretty basic cube, but it's not really behaving the way I'm expecting it to. Yeah, still getting that kind of like dark outline. I don't know, maybe that's just the way it's supposed to look. All right, well, we'll leave it there for now. I think it looks pretty good. Looks okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna split this into its own layer and then hide that layer, just in case we need it later. All right, we'll leave it there for now. Okay, normal map done. Cool. Oh, you know what? I did want a nice normal map for the front of this thing. This little face right here. Let's tweak it a little bit more. I feel that we're getting kind of close-ish, sort of, to making this look right. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're going to go back to the skin, and we're going to grab this face right here. You duplicate you, throw you over there. Perfect. And I'm gonna make you darker. Awesome. Okay, so now we can flatten this thing down, resize you to a reasonable size, and do another normal map. Let's do that again. All right, here we go. Okay, well, let's try that. How about that? See this TGA. Okay, let's check it out. Ooh, that looks kind of nice. Look at that. Kind of a nice little embedded face right there. That looks great. This edge, though, is really troublesome. Let's double check where our light source is. And maybe that'll give us more information why this is happening. Well, it's right there. So, I mean, we shouldn't be getting that black line right there. Why is it doing that? Well, let's just delete it manually and see if it looks less weird. Save that. Throw you in here. Well, it looks less weird, but it still looks weird. Let's try this. So I'm going to give you a special flag that makes your lighting more, changes how the lighting works. Sean Newton in the chat asked, do you work on one monitor? Exclamation mark, question mark. I do, yeah. I used to work on multiple monitors back when I worked at a studio, and it was helpful, but I don't know. I'm pretty used to working on one monitor. I just wiggle my windows around a lot to see my stuff. This looks, I think this looks better. Yeah, I like that. Looks pretty cool. You know what? I think this lighting model lets us make the neural map a little bit fatter, a little bit wider. Let's try that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I kind of like that. Sean Noonan asks, is it not the resolution of your normal map causing those jaggies? Yeah, it could be. I think the jaggies I kind of don't mind that much. Like, that's just, I'm okay with that. My problem is that there's just this black line that runs right between the two light edges, two highlights. And without it, it would look perfect. But with this black edge, it looks very weird. I think I'm just doing this, I'm not aligning this correctly. All right, I got an idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this. I'm going to copy and paste you into here. I'm going to see how the UV lines up with it. Yeah, I mean, the line is right on it, so it should... It looks aligned, looks lined up pretty correctly to me. Yeah, that's strange. Well, I mean, you know, you might as well try doing a higher res one. See how it looks. We'll do a 512 by 512. Normal map. Yep, let's save it. Oh, that does look really nice. Huh. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess there's a resolution problem. This looks pretty perfect to me. Dang, I like it a lot. Let's try even wider. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it seems to have come back. All right, well, we'll just knock it back one layer. Knock it back one notch. Let's try that. Ooh, perfect. Beautiful. Oh, I love a good normal map. Oh, that's gorgeous. Cool, thank you for that suggestion. Beautiful. All right, let's check this in. Check it in. Non-version. Oh, guess we didn't check it in. Let's check, let's save this just to make sure. All right, hand dryer, normal map. Cool, awesome. All right, so the model looks pretty good. Let's start animating this thing. Sean Noon in the chat says, looking great. Love your style. Feels very solid. That's about the only descriptor that comes to mind. No, yeah. I mean, that's something that I think about a lot, is that there's like a sort of chunky look that objects can have that feels very like substantial. And that's kind of what I like. I like big, blocky, chunky machinery and objects and things like that. Okay, looks pretty good. So we are all rigged up. We are ready to animate this thing. This will be, yeah, let's do it. So, let's see, dope sheet, action editor. So what's something that I like to do is I like to make an animation that is just it's sitting in its default position. And I'll save this animation as default. And it's helpful to have like just a static position default animation to fall back to whenever I need to start a new animation from scratch. I could use this as a starting point. We forgot to name this bone. Let's name it something better. I'll call you towel. And shall turn on X-ray mode. All right, let's double check all of our bone names. Origin, chamber, and towel. Cool. Let's export this. All right, so the animation that we want is the towel dispenser dispensing a towel. So we're gonna fake the towel movement by using a scrolling texture effect. So we'll use some shader magic to make that happen. And this bit, however, we will animate by hand. And same thing for the towel jiggling. So the towel scrolling will be done through textures, the towel jiggling will be done through animations. All right, let's give it a shot. How long does it take to dispense one towel? I don't know. Let's say 1 second. Okay. So in Doom 3, animations are 24 frames per second. So we're going to set an ending point right here. And let's start jiggling this towel around. So we're going to jiggle you this way. Maybe go a little bit up, a little bit this way. Let's jiggle you a little bit that way. Maybe go a little bit down. Let's swing back this way like a pendulum. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Pretty cute animation. You know what? Maybe we should do it 2 seconds. This feels a little bit short. Well, you know what? No, I'll let you mind. Let's do 1 second first, and then we'll throw it into the game, see how it looks, and then we'll adjust from there. Okay, pop, 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 pop. And now we need to jiggle this part. So I think what I need is to write some sort of script. Well, maybe not now, but in the future. Write some sort of script for animating things that shimmy and shake and jiggle around. Because the way I do it now is I just like manually keyframe it. Oh. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go off mic for a bit. I will see you all later. Okay, so we are making the definition file for this hand dryer. And I think for now, all we need is the spawn class and the model. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it out. So we are going to entity hand dryer. Okay, all right. Then in the map editor, we are going to remove this one, or we just move it over here. And we will plop down the object we just made. Environment, hand dryer. Okay. And we're going to go back to the code, and we're going to give it some physics. So we're kind of copying the security camera code that was used elsewhere in the game. What do we need? Well, let's see if it shows up in the game. I haven't really... Oops, let's fix this first. I haven't made an object this way before, so... Or I haven't based an object off of the security camera before, so this will be kind of a new thing. Uh-oh. Did not like that. Alright, this might need some wiggling around to make this work. Okay. Let's see how they do it here. Let me try copying you. Put you in there. Start. Set alert mode. Oh. I think it's because I am not setting up a collision model. Or, well, maybe. Let's find out. Collision model. Okay, so wait. What is this? Id trace model. Okay. Okay, so we need to give it a collision model. Clip model. And then we go back into here, Blender, and we make a nice cube. Let's see. Actually, let's do it a different way. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to write down these dimensions. Excuse me. So 13 units deep, and then 20 by 20. Cube, 20 by 20. And we kind of don't need to go 13 units deep completely. Let's do 10. Okay, and let's texture this thing. So this will be the collision for the object, because we don't need... We're gonna like approximate how big this thing is through a big cube. Where am I going? UV editor. Image, open. Games, master game, base, textures, common, and collision. Okay. Great. Then we export you. Or before we do that, let's save you as hand dryer collision model. Save, file, export, ASC. Okay, cool. So now we can plug this file name into here. Models, objects, hand dryer dot ASC. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna try to load it again and see if it complains. Hand dryer cannot load collision model. Spawn args get string clip model. Environment hand dryer clip model. Models objects hand dryer cm.asc. Looks correct. Let's double check, make sure the file is where it should be. Base, models, objects, hand dryer cm.asc. Yep, looks like it's there. What's going on here? Yeah, it's not loading up anything. Weird. Spawn args, get string, clip model name. Why is this not working? Am I in the wrong object? Hand dryer. No, it looks right. Quick model. Environment, hand dryer. Let's try it this way. Nope. What the heck? What the heck? I am stumped. Entity definition, environment hand dryer. Clip model. Clip model. Oh, Ludivum in the chat says it's not in the spawn method. Oh my god, you are right. Alright. That explains it. Alright, let's throw you in here. Wow, thank you for that. I thought I was losing my mind. Alright. Let's take a look, make sure it's getting called. Okay, so it's getting run this time, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get called. Beautiful. All right, cool. Okay, so it's running, but now it's not showing up. I think I need to... I remember doing this before, but I don't quite remember how I did it. I think it might have been the present down there. Let's see where this is getting called. All right, it's getting called in the think function. Let's go to here and add the present. Let's see what it thinks about that. getting closer. Well, let's check in what we got so far. XP. Okay. All right, I'm gonna call it a day for now for today's stream. Cool. Thanks y'all for joining me. Thank you so much for all the suggestions and for pointing out where I messed up, because I really got stuck there for a bit. So thanks for helping me out there. Cool. I will see you all next time. All right. Stay safe. Have a good Monday. Bye for now.